first realised that you were no longer a child? Like, when was that for you guys?
Should I set things off?
Go for it.
Go on.
Well, when I first realised I was no longer a child is when I lost my job. I know it's a bit weird, isn't it?
How old was you? I have to know, because that's...
How long have I been at my job now? 2.5 years. So I would have been about 22 going on 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
And obviously, I had my first child when I was 17 going on 18. So from 18 to 22, I've been working, like I've always had a job basically. And that's always been my stability, my structure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I lost my job, kind of just, everything started spiraling out of control. I felt like I was in control of my whole life. Everything was going good for me. And then boom, like, it's like someone just whipping a carpet from underneath your feet, and you're just like, oh my god, like what the hell just happened? And then that's when like the responsibility of being an adult like started actually taking its toll. Like I said, I always had a source of income. Do you know what I mean? So losing my job, it was just for me. It just made me feel lost. I felt like I wasn't doing the right thing for my kids. I felt like I couldn't help like my family out, like i.e. my mum, my sister. Do you know what I mean? And I just felt like, raw. I managed to still hold my head above water, and a child can't do that. Do you get what I mean? And whereas as an adult,
I get you
trying
now.
to see the link.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I probably get emotional when I think about it because it was a very hard time for me. I felt like giving up, and like a lot of people don't. If you know me personally, like where I've come from, there was the option to go and do that full time. Do you get what I mean?
Right.
I remember you mentioned in one of the earlier videos that you've done about
the way that I used to be. Do you
and
know what I
also
mean?
about losing the job and how that
Escalated. It made me even, and this is why I'm here right now. This is why we're all here right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that changed everything. Again, all of those lessons and all that stuff that happened in between that short space of time made me realise I am no longer a child. I am an adult, I am a father, and I have kids that I'm responsible for. And it's not like, again, it sounds like I didn't feel like that at the time, but as parents, don't you ever feel like that? Like when you first had your kids, like you still felt young and you still felt like you could do all of these things that all your other friends are doing, and then when you didn't feel like that. Again, maybe it's just a father thing then, do you know what I mean? But
everyone progresses through life in different ways and has different milestones at different stages and ages.
Yeah.
So I think it would be completely different
because for time, I just felt like, yeah, man, I'm the best dad, but I'm still young, man. I can do what I want. I can just pick myself up and go here, go there. Do you get what I mean? And yeah, it was mad. But yeah, that definitely made me realise I was no longer.
I suppose because the children are independent. As a child, you're independent, and then your children, because you were already a father by 17, 18, and it was 22 that you lost your job.
Yeah.
But you had someone who was independent on you, so it's like, I'm not the child anymore. Like,
yeah, and I realised that I actually saw it through. That was the hardest 3 months of my life. For me, that generally is a big achievement.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's massive.
So, yeah.
It is.
What do you guys? When do you guys feel like you was no longer a child anymore?
That's a difficult one for me.
I think that would have known. No.
It's actually really tricky.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because there was like poignant moments in my life that I went through that would have been very difficult for a child to go through.
Yeah.
However, I still knew I was a child. I still felt like a child, even though like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I think I would say when I left my mum's house, I left my mum's house quite young. I was 16.
You didn't have Aries then?
No, I didn't have Aries until I was 22. And being on my own, like we stopped speaking for quite a long time. So I was literally on my own.
Yeah, that's different. I don't know.
And that was like, damn, wow. I've always been very independent. Like my mum made sure that she this means sink or swim. Like we were never allowed to cry and come to her crying. She would say, go and sink or swim. Like find the solution or drown. Yeah. She was very great, but she's very great.
Sometimes that makes you stronger. You know?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does.
So from early, I've been independent, but still aware I'm a child, still needing that guidance or that But then when I actually left the home, then it was like, I need to. And the surroundings, my upbringing as well was very much like, it was difficult, not in the home but outside, like my circles and whatnot. So it kicked me into your grinding and your hustling. Like, so for me, yeah, that moving.
And obviously, living by yourself, everything that's in your house comes into your house, maintaining the house, that's alone is one big responsibility that a child really and truly, I personally feel like they wouldn't know how to deal with it.
I think I've always got really angry that I wasn't taught like money management.
Oh,
as a kid. Do you know what I mean?
You've never, like, so your mum never let you know about like times where, what would I say? Like, so times where it'll be a bit of a rough month, or like when you go shopping, it's not everything you see you get. Your mum never done that?
No.
Do you know what though? My mum was really good at that. Like my mum she used to give us our lunch money at the beginning of the week on a debit card. She got us all debit cards.
Wow.
So from like year 7, I'd have to go and take out my money. I'd have to manage my money, knowing that I have 5 days I need to eat. Mum's only giving me £15, so I need to split that up and make sure I can eat every day. And what I used to do after year 7, when I was getting a bit smarter, I used to save my money. I used to eat for free in school, and I used to save my money. And at the end of every month, I'd go shopping. And literally, I used to. That's where the first £1,000 in my savings come from. Because before I left secondary school, that's how much I was saving.
Hold on, let me just.
I'm got £2 a day. What do you mean? £2 a day.
No, but you have to save. You have to save.
Yeah, but
I used to have them bus tickets. Do you remember the bus tickets? They come in like a little.
I remember the bus ticket.
No, you used to get them.
Oh yeah, and it was kind of, it had the neck, the little neck bit. Yeah. On the bendy bus, they used to give them out still.
Oh.
The bendy bus, that was a good days.
Yeah, my mum, she grew us, and she always used to say, every £1 you get, you put 20 pence away, and it doesn't exist.
Listen, boy, I got £2 a day, and that wasn't even for travel. My mum would say, you find your way to school. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
£1 for your travel.
But do you remember when the bus was like 40p? I just remember getting on the bus for like 40p.
Listen, I remember bowling through the bus.
Yeah, okay, I'm on that way, but I won't pay for the bus. I'm not gonna lie.
Please. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm grateful for that. I really am, because like you said, I meet people who are just like, oh, I just don't work like you do, and I'm like, how do you not? And I guess I'm grateful for what I didn't really respect when I was younger. Do you know what I mean? I didn't realise how much that was gonna, change my life as I got older and be detrimental. So, yeah.
I wasn't bad at managing money.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I bought my own first car, I paid for my own lessons and all of that sort of stuff, and I moved out when I was 16 too. But I was still angry that I wasn't taught money management skills. Do you know what I mean? My mum didn't ever do that, like, oh, put 20p away or something like that. I do that with my kids now, to the point actually my daughter's pocket money, she gets £2, 50, and 50p, obviously she gives me back, it's her rent.
That is so cute.
I actually saved those 50p's for her, and then later on, obviously, it just piles up and stuff like that. But that she needs to know that she have to pay me rent to live in my house.
I love it.
So when she comes to her own time, she knows, I've been paying rent from young.
But I think I don't really know when I realised I wasn't a child anymore, because I had Kai so young. And I left. I know that I had lots of responsibilities and stuff like that, but I feel like I know more when I've become an adult. Like, does that even make sense?
Not
Because
really,
technically they're the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like moving more into my actual adulthood and actually feeling more adult within myself, and
So along your journey, each step of your journey, you feel like each lesson or each okay, I kind of get what you're saying, but to explain it is very hard. Do you know what I mean?
It's a little bit. There was no significant.
Because I feel like that myself.
No, because okay, cool. So I had Kai when I was super young. I was 16, and I had all those responsibilities, and I had to learn how to manage a home and all that sort of stuff. I didn't necessarily. My friends were going out. I couldn't go out and all that stuff. I didn't necessarily still feel like an adult at all, or I didn't feel like childhood's left now.
You're just a child that can't go out.
Yeah, basically, and I think only now, maybe in the last year or two, that I felt, oh my gosh, I actually feel adult. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to call on another adult per se to manage my life for me.
Maybe we'll rethink my one, maybe.
No, I mean, I
I'm
suppose it's kind of all different. I think it was more like self-discovery stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's
Like,
what you're saying,
myself
like
now.
I'm still trying to discover myself, like try to get to know myself. So does that
Yeah.
mean that I'm still not a child, but like
no, but I don't think
haven't
that means
reached-
you're a child. I just think that means you're learning, you're growing.
Yeah.
because I still have the
Yeah.
immature moments. Like I'm just like
Yeah.
fuck this shit, man. This
But that's
I'm just gonna
fine.
be unruly. I'm just gonna be unruly. Yeah. I'm just gonna act like my old ways, like run it, like you know, dad no more. Yeah. Like,
No, I think
does
it's
that
all
mean like I
journey.
still have them?
No, I don't
No.
think it doesn't make you necessarily like.
And I don't.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But I just feel like in my last year has been more self-discovery, and I think it's still going, to be honest. I can't wait till I'm 36 and see what that looks like.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
even want to think about 26.
Really? I'm just so excited for 36.
Why?
I don't know, I've been excited for 36 for like 5+ years now.
Oh.
Something big must be happening for you.
Yeah,
it's
definitely in the
really
stars, boy. Cause
That's it, exactly.
you can feel it like that.
Claim
Listen,
it, speak it into
Yeah.
existence. That's
Charlie,
it.
you haven't told us when your moment was.
Because I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, there are loads of little things that kind of make me think, rah, boy. But then even to say that, I was a child. Like, maybe getting my first car and having my first accident and thinking, oh my God,
Yeah.
are they going to call the police? I'm not a child anymore, they can lock me up. Do you know what I mean? Like, just I wasn't even at fault, but do you know what I mean? Like, just little things like that. And definitely moving out into my own place, because that was just like, whoa, bills. Right, okay.
Yeah.
You know, like,
different
and
things.
like even at the time when I had my first child and like trying to sort out benefits and stuff and thinking, oh my God, if they miss a payment, I have to chase it up. It's going to take me 3 weeks to chase it up. Then I'm going to be 3 weeks in debt. Then it's just like, oh my God, this is all falling on me. I have to deal with this. And I guess that was when, for me, I did think, okay, cool. I kind of have to put on my big girl knickers now. I have to pull up my, get onto it. But like you said, there's little things that still happen that make me think, oh my God, I have to grow.
That's what making me think like,
Yeah, like I look
am
back
I
at
sure? Do you get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that made me reflect because, like I said, I still feel like I'm going on my journey. I'm still going through the journey. For me, felt like the point where everything changed though in my mind, like physically, to do with my life, people around me. I feel like that's why I picked that as my child stage. But where you're saying with the bills, like that's what I'm saying. As I hear everyone's story, I'm kind of like, was that really the point? I felt like I wasn't a
But I
child
don't
anymore.
know. Do you know what? It's really crazy. I haven't had a pinnacle moment where I'm like, actually, I'm not a child anymore. Like I haven't. Like my appearance has changed, my knowledge has grown, my experiences have I've gained, and it's just like, okay, but I'm still me. I'm still Charlie. I'm not. And this whole child and adult thing is like, okay, yeah, there's greater responsibilities tagged along with the word adult. But to be fair, you can find a child who can be as wise and have been through as much experience, you know what I mean, as an adult. And I still see adults now that are in their 30s that I just think, where's your head? Why are you behaving like that?
We'll get onto one of those in another video actually. We've got a lot to talk about there.
But literally, so like I don't know. I don't think I've actually got to a moment where it's like I'm not a child anymore. Because please believe, when I have my weekend free and my child is not with me, I'm Charlie. Don't call me adult. I'm just me, yeah? I'm just going to do me. I'm going to have fun.
It's a bit of a because proper mate, as you not speak, I'm proper like, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe I am still a bit childish, you know. Like.
While Charlie was speaking, I was thinking to myself, like, I think a part of the reason why I haven't, obviously moving out, that's like my main part. But from a young age, everyone looked at me. I was always mumming. Do you know what I mean? Like I had youngers from all over London. Like, do you know what I mean? So I was like a mum from before I was actually a mum. So I felt a little bit more of an adult even when I was a child. But also something that I remembered is that there was one moment where I realised I wasn't a child. Where I told my mum off. Remember I'm telling you, my mum was strict.
I've done that before.
She was strict. No, but you know you might have tried before, but I did it and she took it. Because I was in the right. And that for me was like...
It doesn't matter with my mum.
Wow.
If I'm in the right or wrong, but I still shouldn't open my mouth.
But that was the moment where it was like, hang on a minute, she's not licked me. She's just she's took it and she's actually taken it in. Yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny you saying that because like I always say to my mum and my sister says it all the time. It's like, no, mum, I'm not a child. I'm just your child. Don't treat me like a child. Do you know what I mean? And my mum, she don't care. She's just gonna be treating me like a child until you know I'm probably 50s.
Yeah.
She don't care.
Yeah.
But like certain times I do think like, okay, I'm not a child anymore. So why do you treat me like that? Do you know, this is a weird topic because I don't know.
That's why when I brought it up to you guys, everyone said the same thing. It's a good question, but it's a hard one because as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh my.
Like to pinpoint something.
Yeah,
it's
I was like, that's why I thought of the first story that I was like, but the Bills one, that definitely woke. I think everyone can relate on that one. That definitely wakes you up in whatever stage you are in life, whatever stage you hit that point where you got to be paying bills. Listen, anyone can tell you, bills is not the one.
Bills aren't fun.
They're not.
I hate them.
And that makes you realise you ain't no child no more. Even the sugar daddy ain't gonna deal with your problems, cause wait, but the sugar daddy gonna pay your bills, but he gonna give you other problems. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sorry, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. We don't need no sugar daddies.
That is so funny.
We don't need no sponsors. Yeah.
We don't need no sponsors.
But yeah, like so.
Triangular chips.
That's what I'm saying. That's a bit childish, but we're adults. You know what I'm saying? We're eating the Doritos and that, but they're good. So everyone basically feels like there is a point where you don't feel like a child anymore, but you can't really pinpoint when you had the transition properly. Because we all got different stories, we all had different moments. And hearing you guys' opinion, I've realised, well, maybe it wasn't just that moment that I felt like, well, I'm no longer a child.
Like there's a collective of things, My son still says to me, oh, Mum, who's your adult? And I'm like, it's me, I'm the adult, this is my house, I'm the adult here, you know.
You run the city.
Yeah, because I'll be like, no, it's time to tidy up now. And
things.
he's like, why? Why do I have to, listen? And I'm like, because I'm the adult here. And he's like, okay, but who's your adult? Like, do you know what I mean?
Who tells you what to do? He wants to go to that person. Yeah, tell mommy I'm not ready to pack up yet.
Basically, he's trying to work out who's my adult. And I'm like, okay, so what? Am I not adult enough in this place? I don't get it. I'm like, all these opinions.
No, I'm not. When I'm stepping out, Daddy, where you going? What do you mean, where am I going? What do you mean? I've come and got you, you're chilling now, it's daddy's time, I've set you up, you're ready for bed, all of that, it's daddy's time. Don't ask me about where I'm going. Yeah? Oh, but you're going to be back after I sleep, make sure that you come back early so that you're not tired tomorrow. What are you, you're 7, who are you chatting to?
He's actually got a point.
He has got a point, but that's what my mum would say to me, do you know what I mean? Not my 7-year-old. I'm meant to be saying that to him, make sure you go to bed so tomorrow you've got energy.
It's funny, because you also said, I'm the adult, that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to and this whole even though it's got a point, my mum can say that, my 7-year-old. It's like
it makes you feel like, I'm still a child though. Like, okay.
I was that child, the rebel child. It's like, no, but I can see a flaw in what you're telling me right here, so we're gonna have to get to the bottom of it, and you're gonna have to let me know.
Oh man, I am old, man. I don't know why you want to be 36 so quick. Like, I'm 25 and I'm just feeling like I'm 30 already. Like, I'm ready to retire.
Stop.
Like, get my little recliner sofa. Do you get what I mean?
My back hurts lots.
A lot. Listen, Anton here can tell you, my back done out here. Did you see how I was struggling to bring the sofa in? You know what I mean? Like, I was finished. I'm only 20. This is what I'm saying.
I got physio for my knee.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. This is we're definitely children no more.
Now,
we're definitely not children no more.
I used to think
it was a thing whereby once you have a child, your body just gives up. Your body just starts
slowly. That's what I'm saying.
Apparently, this is like a true fact.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing this about dads too. But you don't push out no child.
Obviously, physically,
man, you gotta say that time. But you don't. As a man, you feel the labour.
Listen, remember I was saying I had videos ready to post. Yeah. That's one of them. I was watching that today. I was busting up. That makes me laugh. First he said, we give birth. That's what. Remember, he goes, I said to Mel, we give birth. That's what he said first. And then he was like, also, don't you get? He goes to me, don't you get hungry as well? Like, you know, when females are pregnant, do you get hungry as well? And I was like, no, like, where did you get that logic from? Like, what? Like, every time I've had a child, like, I've never felt more hungry. I'm just hungry all the time anyway. What the hell? Like, there's no difference.
I've heard it once before, but I don't think it's.
I don't believe that. No.
I don't think it's.
I just feel like, bro, if you're a proper father and you do what you're supposed to do, then we will feel the same. You may not feel the same way as a mother, but like physically, mentally, you will feel run down at one point. Like, yeah, on that one, I think that end bit there, overall, everyone can relate on that one. Yeah, that is a point that we can put out there as well. That proves that we ain't no children no more. But personally in ourselves, yeah, it's kind of harder to pinpoint when you felt like you changed from a child to an adult.
Yeah.
So I think.
I'm not a girl.
You're not a girl. So what are you? So you're a woman. Right? Sorry, I forgot about that shit. Oh, sorry, women. You know, because girls and women, to me, I just think they're the same. Oh shit. All right, so moving on to the next one. Yes. Yeah, okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. That's the Parentcast _. You gotta remember the underscore. People always forget the __hub.